You know Sammy Blake pretty well.
I do.
Yeah, what sort of role do you envision for him moving forward here?
Well, we got depth, right? And, I've had Sammy in St. Louis. I really like the person, the player. He's physical, and he's got good puck skills. I mean, I had him in the minors. He scored 30 goals. I mean, he's got good skills. But so what happened was when we got Bushnevitz, he went to New York, and so that's how that happened. But I'm happy to have him back. Looking forward to working with him again here.
Pardon me, how does that familiarity help you as a coach and he as a player?
Well, both. He knows what I expect out of him, and I know what I'm getting out of him. You know, I think more than anything, I know what type of player he is and what he brings to our team, and he knows what I want. So I think it's good that way.
How about Caden Primo? What do you like about him? Obviously, you don't like him.
Again, depth. You know, I think is a big thing. He's got some experience now in the league. He looked good today in practice. I really liked him in practice today. So I don't know a ton about him, but again, we got depth.
Going back to Bled, do you recall something he did, like a specific thing he did that sort of showed you that?
Well, I think, in the minors, he scored a lot of goals. Because I said, he has really good hands and a good shot. But in the NHL, sometimes you got to alter your game to stick and be an NHL player and find what works for you. I really liked him. He's a heavy hitter, and he hits people hard. He's strong on the forward check. He's got no fear in him. So that's how he played for us, and that's what he did for us in St. Louis.
How long do you think he'll need to get up to speed before you feel like you can get him in a game?
Well, I don't think it's about up to speed. He's been practicing and camp and all that. He had a good camp in Montreal, I guess. We got to get him up to date on how we play and our systems and things like that, because they'll be different than Montreal. But I don't believe it's going to take that long.
Craig, can you talk a little bit about just Easton Cowan, what went into that, and
we have a plan for him. That's, I know you guys talked to Brad already about that. We got a plan for him. That's about all I'm going to say about that right now.
Brad had, if you indulge one follow-up, Brad had said if he's going to be here, he wants him to play. Do you see opportunities for Easton moving forward to play with you guys?
Well, yeah, it can present itself for sure. And I said he had a good camp. I liked him in camp. We all liked him in camp. He's a player that's going to help the Toronto Maple Leafs.
How do you feel about where the team's at going in?
I think it's in a good mindset for sure. I think we've had really good practices. I think the group is really close. They're tight. They like each other. I mean, I like what I see, but we got to go play games and we got to perform and execute.
after a year of Toronto-Montreal, is it still?
Yeah, it's a great game. I mean, it's awesome. Whether we're there or they're here, I mean, it's always an exciting game. Both teams will be fired up tomorrow night, and it's just about executing and playing the game properly and playing as a team.
Was talking with John Tavares about players taking a pay cut in order to help the team make it work. I know you're not a general manager, you don't handle contracts, but what's it like for a coach when you have a player who does?
Well, it just shows a commitment to the team, and he's a guy that probably, he don't want to leave Toronto. He loves it here, and he's been here for a long time and been a great player here for a long time. And, he's doing what's best for the team. That's what he's doing. You don't see that a lot. You see it certain sports at times and certain players, but you don't see it a lot. So it shows a lot of character and pride he has for the Toronto Maple Leafs.